Hello and welcome to Temi Golden. In life, we often believe our journey is a straight line, a clear path from where we begin to where we are destined to end. But what happens when that path shatters? When the map you were given leads you to a dead end? We are thrilled to bring you a new, powerful true life series that explores this very question. It's called From Burden to Breakthrough. Join us as we follow a story of resilience, faith, and the incredible strength of the human spirit when pushed to its absolute limit. Our journey begins with Episode 1, Different Paths. Meet Mary and Deborah, two childhood friends inseparable as sisters who shared every secret and every dream under the sun. They imagined a future where they would conquer the world together. They had the same hopeful beginning, but life, in its unpredictable way, had other plans. It took them down starkly different paths. One was celebrated, lifted up by her community for her academic brilliance and perceived success. The other, she was quietly written off, becoming a cautionary tale whispered among neighbors, dismissed as a failure before her story had even truly begun. For Mary, the first blow wasn't from the world, but from within the four walls she called home. "So you've dropped out, Mary? Is this how you repay me? After all my sacrifices, selling my cloth in the market, borrowing from everyone just so you could have a chance? You've shamed this family. You're good for nothing." "Mama, please, the course wasn't for me. I felt like I was drowning. I'll find another way, I promise. I'll try something else." "Try? Try what? To disgrace me further? You've already failed. Look at your friend Deborah. She is making her family proud. You are just a burden." Meanwhile, across town, a different story was unfolding. A story of triumph and celebration.
"Deborah, my brilliant friend, first-class honors. You've made us all so proud."
A bright future is an understatement. The top firms are already calling. Career, marriage. My love, you truly have it all.
While one was lifted high on the shoulders of her loved ones, a symbol of hope and success, the other was pushed down, burdened by shame and disappointment. From the outside, watching the celebration she wasn't truly a part of, it felt like life was already playing favorites, dealing a cruel hand to one and a royal flush to the other. Or so it seemed. But Mary refused to be defined by that failure. She hit the streets, her spirit bruised but unbroken. Each sunrise was a new battle. She took on any job she could find, no matter how small, her hands becoming calloused, but her resolve hardening with each passing day. She even ventured into real estate, armed with a stack of flyers and a hopeful heart. But the world can be a predatory place for a young woman trying to survive on her own.
"You have fire, I like that. But flyers won't make you rich. I have a major contract here. It could change your life. Just one night with me, a private dinner to celebrate the deal, and I'll sign this contract."
The proposition hung in the air, heavy and vile. It was a crossroads: compromise her soul for a chance at security, or protect her integrity and face another hungry night. "No deal is worth my dignity. I will make it on my own the right way. Keep your contract." And so the chasm between them widened. One friend was enjoying the fruits of her labor: praise, a promising career, and the stability of a loving relationship. The other was trapped in a cycle of rejection, heartbreak, and the constant, grinding struggle for survival. "What is wrong with me? I give everything. I work so hard. I try to be good. Why do they always use me and leave me? Am I not worthy of being loved?" Her quiet sobs were a stark contrast to the laughter echoing in Deborah's world.
A toast to the most brilliant, beautiful woman I know, my future partner in life and everything else.
Even in the delicate matters of the heart, life seemed to mock Mary. While Deborah was cherished and praised, a partner to be proud of, Mary was overlooked and pitied. The world saw one as a prize and the other as a problem. Beaten down by the world, drenched by the rain, and starved of affection, Mary hit her lowest point. In that small, lonely room, despair was a heavy blanket, and it would have been easy to give up. But as she wiped her tears, something else ignited within her, a flicker of defiance. "I will not be broken. I will not be a victim. One day, this story will change. I will write a new ending." Holding on to that promise, Mary pivoted. She started a small food business, pouring her pain and hope into every meal. Her hustle led her to a catering job at a lavish house party. As she entered, she was a ghost from another world, invisible to the laughing, carefree guests. She found a corner, hoping to make a few sales, feeling the familiar sting of being an outsider. But then, a voice, sharp and cruel, cut through the music. a so-called common friend who knew both her and Deborah.
Ugh, is that Mary? What is she doing here with all that? Someone tell her to take her disgusting stuff out of this place. She's lowering the tone.
As the party ended, Mary discovered her final humiliation. Her food cart and coolers, her entire livelihood, had been carelessly tossed out with the party trash. Heartbroken, she approached Deborah, who offered a solution that felt more like an insult. "Don't worry about it, Mary, it's just stuff. I'll give you money to replace it all."
See, always needing a handout. Some people are just born to be burdens.
Two friends, one celebrated, one forgotten. But destiny is not a sprint, it is a marathon. Don't despise people because they stumble early. Life has a way of turning stories around. What looks like failure today can be tomorrow's foundation. Screen fades to black with text. Lesson: never write off a life. The story is still being written. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, like and share this video. Watch out for part 2, Under One Roof. Go for gold.